Hello guys, Assalamualaikum. It's time for another movie review, and today I'm going to review the movie Dune 2 for you guys. Um, I will start with the summary first. The movie part 2 is a straight continuation from part 1, meaning this starts immediately after part 1 ended. So the story is continuation of Paul Atreides, played by Timothée Chalamet. He's growing up to be the leader of the Freemen. So he and his mother, and also his sister, unborn sister, so they go with the Freemen and learn their ways and try to raise an army to get back revenge. So the movie is very basic in terms of it's a revenge movie. In part 1 they kill his father, so part 2 is about him taking revenge and killing the Harkonnen leader for killing his dad. So that's a very basic summary. And to be honest with you, this is a very basic movie. It's a very basic movie because it's a revenge movie. How complex can you create? But even though I said that, I still enjoy this movie. It's a good movie. In terms of cinematography, I give that 9 out of 10. Cinematography is very, very, very good. Sound, music score, everything, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because I'm not a fan of music so much. But you recognize it's a good soundtrack. So I'm gonna go into what I like the most about Dune 2. So I said the movie is very basic revenge movie. So I know they try to make it complicated, saying that he's the chosen one, the Messiah or whatnot. But if you go back one step backward, you realize it's just a revenge movie. Okay. So what do I like about this movie in particular is the acting. So the acting from Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, and his mother, Sarah Ferguson, and also specifically my favorite characters are the Bene Gesserit. This is the spiritual kind of witches that controls everything. They are the divas. They are all women, but they create all this timeline so that they can survive until whoever become in power, they will survive. So they call themselves Bene Gesserit. His mother, Timothée Chalamet's mother, played by Sarah Ferguson, is also one of them. So it's a cult of witches, and I love that drama. I love. So you got the stand-up actor Florence Pugh. She plays the daughter of the emperor, and I love her because the way she acts is just from the face, how she speaks, how the face, how the eyes. I love the acting in her. So, and then there is a new actress that introduced in this movie, Lea Seydoux. She's not new, but she's been here before. I love her character also. There's a mother, the Bene Gesserit older leader. I love her. And also there's of course Austin Butler, who played Elvis in the previous movie. So all the acting, I say they are very good. But I love Florence Pugh because I am she becoming my favorite because she acts just with the face, the eyes, and very controlled. I love that character. What else is good about this movie? There's action. Part 1 doesn't have a lot of action. This movie has more action than part 1, but to me, for me, action is okay lah. It's not bad thing, but it's okay. I can enjoy it. But ultimately, why I'm giving this movie a high score, is because at certain point of the movie, I was moved to tears. I was moved to you know what I mean? My emotion came up. My emotion came up. Maybe because I'm a mother's boy, so I'm very close to my late mother. Maybe because of that. But it struck something in me emotionally. So rarely a movie can do that to me. But I was surprised because I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it, and I really didn't know why tears was coming out. I feel like crying at a certain point. I don't know why. So that for me is very magical about film, when they can touch your emotions. Until today, I don't know why I felt that way, and I only theorize maybe because I'm close to my mother. So poor relationship with his mother stuck a chord in me. That's probably it. Um, I'm not so much about the CGI. I'm not so much into the CGI or the action, because for me, I've seen better. Just to be honest. So people are saying this is the greatest movie. This will change cinema. Let me be honest with you. There's nothing new in this movie. I mean, in the first movie, there is something new because you're introduced to the culture, to the technology, the helicopter, the specialized helicopter. So in this movie, I don't feel like awed by it. But acting wise, I remember until today. So the acting is the one that stood out, especially like I said, Florence Pugh and the Bene Gesserit sisters. So I think that's a very interesting part of the movie, because it changes the movie into a very matriarchal movie. Because if you listen carefully, this woman, they control what's going on in the galaxy of Dune. So I'm very smart. I'm not very smart. I'm very thinking like these people are very smart. They are not powerful. They are not strong, but they use their brain, and they use their cunning and seduction powers to shape the course of the universe. So very, very interesting. So that's why I like this movie. Acting wise, I'm coming back to see the acting. Okay. So I give this movie a very high score because of all of that I mentioned, the acting and the characters introduced, especially the Bene Gesserit storyline is a bit more expanded here. I like that. Like I said, the cinematography is good, the music is good, but I keep only thinking about the actors. They are very fantastic. Very rarely that I comment on the acting. So many times I'm repeating it. I felt during the movie that I think Zack Snyder should learn from Denis Villeneuve how to make a movie, because he really did a good job. Very simple, no need to have slow motion, just a very close up, you know, how to angle it properly, and the script makes sense. I think it's a beautiful movie. And Anna Taylor-Joy showed up, and I was surprised that she showed up. I never know that she was in this movie, but she played an important character in the future, so I like to see her. Again, my score for this movie is, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's very close to 9 out of 10. It cannot be a 10 out of 10. You know, it's just a simple revenge movie. So nothing new, nothing surprising. There's no plot twist, like a big plot twist to me. Like a spoiler alert, that you find out that Paul Atreides is actually Harkonnen. The real bad guy that they are fighting is his part of them. And how he found out, because it was revealed in his dream, in his water of life. After he drinks it, he got the vision, and turns out the mother knew all along. That's it, my review for Dune 2. 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.